All right. Recap. We left our adventurers. They had waved goodbye to their new friends at the burrow and set forth toward the base of the Garrosh mountain pass. They hastily traveled across the hill-laden landscape toward the base of the mountain. This path a bit different than the one Tyraxis took a while back, which I've retconned, by the way, dude.
Okay.
You did not take this path. You took the northern path. You kind of did a roundabout
Okay.
by Okay. Um, so Tyr taking the northern pass and you taking the eastern pass, he wasn't familiar with the way you were going. An eventful night, whilst keeping watch, Alira and Evelyn heard rustling and moving in the distance. After investigating it stealthily and leaving well enough alone, they had seen two owl bears that were looking for their next meal. A long watch went to Tyraxis, who after a while noticed a small traveling pack of deer, a large doe, and a few fawn who were walking intently toward the north. With another stealthily approach, Tyraxis watched as the doe transformed into a beautiful green-haired woman, who knelt down and rubbed something off of one of the fawn's faces. Hearing a slight noise, she transformed again, and they continued on their way, this time a bit more hastily. Eventually, the party had hit the mountain base, with an old and battered sign reading Duratar pointing to the west. The party, in haste, continued up the mountain, the steep climb more exhausting than they had anticipated, trying to get to Duratar before the impending arrival of the Empire that Yuri Gallows had told you about. The ascent went rather quietly, and they proceeded to an outcropping that had a path leading north, a few flat areas to the south, and an oddly placed table with books on it, and a cart filled with items strangely placed on a carpet in the middle of the pathway. The north path had a sign that said, "To Hemendal, the city of giants. No entrance without permission." The party, being too clever for the guys, strayed from the trap set by the hungry ogres and avoided a very unfortunate circumstance. However, the ogres still blocked the path ahead. Moving slowly but hitting like howitzers, they proved to be a formidable foe. The party, however, with their newly acquired skills, dispatched them. Without thinking, after the combat, they decided to trek over the carpet and were slung into the net trap played for the ogre's prey. With no danger present, they cut Maple free, looted whatever was usable from the piles, and continued on their way. The sun beginning to set, and the party had reached the peak of the Garrosh Mountains. The peaks of the mountains all around them as the path led directly into a cave that seemed to puncture one of these said peaks. Deciding to stall the rest for now, feeling that perhaps the cave was a better option to maybe take that rest, they headed inside. After an hour or two of travel, they came across a part of the cave that opened up into a wide area. In this area was a collapsed bridge, a stream run through it from what oddly looked like the top side of the mountain, and the bridge's debris was placed around the stream itself. Yet another sign stood in front of them. The water runs for those not welcome, in Durotar, protected by the fiercest of beasts. Do not tread, do not wade. If you are a visitor, you are not permitted in the city at this time. Turn back. A bit confused by its message, the party pondered. Alira tried to jump the river using the broken debris, but her footing slipped and she stumbled into the water. You watched as an almost magical shell shattered across the stream. The sound of grinding metal and chains began to operate. An opening on the bridge on the other side appeared on the floor, and a platform raised from beneath it. On this platform was a monstrosity you've only heard of in tales. A giant flying lion looking creature with humanoid features, and a mane and tail made entirely out of spikes. It snarled, looked at you menacingly, with hunger in its eyes, and you laid into combat with the protector of Duratar. After a grueling battle and a few close calls, the party felled the creature, but also felled the protection system for the city itself against the Empire. Now, combat has ended, nighttime is well upon you, and exhaustion is beginning to set in, as you have traveled at quite a fast pace for the past few days, and now it's a few hours past nightfall. Here you stand in the cave of the Manticore, on the verge of exhaustion, but a few days away from Duratar, at the peak of the Garrosh Mountains. What would you like to do?
We didn't get to loot before the end of last time, right?
You did not do anything.
Let's loot the
It literally ended at the
bitch.
end of combat.
I wouldn't have said bitch, but you know what I mean. Okay.
What are you doing?
Everyone,
Are you looting?
yeah, yeah, yeah. We gotta go loot.
Are you
Everyone
turning
okay?
back into your human form?
Nah, fuck. I want to go sniff it.
Okay.
Okay.
Just a basic perception check.
wolf. Give me a second here. I gotta bring out my.
I think you have an advantage, yeah?
I do, yeah, because I'm doing it by. Yeah, rely on hearing or smell. I have advantage. 19.
A 19. Okay, so you sniffed the manticore, who is now deceased. A few things you discover. One is that the poison is quite potent from the spikes on its mane and the spikes on its tail. A few of your party members would know this as they pass constitution checks to not get poisoned by it. With that roll, this manticore was pregnant.
Ruh-oh.
And that's all you can gather. I mean, it doesn't really have belongings. It's just a beast. It's like a creature, right?
It takes some of its parts, though, probably.
But if you all want to give me intelligence checks
Can we save the baby?
about manticores, I can probably give you some more information.
Would I do that as the wolf or off of my character sheet?
I think you get to choose.
Ooh.
Whatever's higher. I'm assuming you are.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, sure. Yeah. I just clicked
Are we
on
all rolling?
intelligence.
If you want to know more about manticores, you can.
I
Yeah,
know
I'm not.
nothing.
See, this water is 5 feet deep, no more than 5 feet deep.
Yeah, about five to seven, probably 7 in the middle.
Okay.
Almost like a
Maple?
V.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, is it Elira?
Elira, yeah, that's how it's supposed to be pronounced.
Hey there, Elira. And Evelyn, nothing really comes to mind. Obviously, you've heard of manticores, you've heard of the danger, you've heard of its folktales, but not really anything about them. Maple, you do know that the poison has been known to slay a king or two back in the day. This poison is extremely potent, probably more potent than the drow poison you guys currently hold. Also, you know that manticore claws sell for quite the pretty penny, as they're considered good luck.
Oh, Maple.
Okay.
Maple.
Hmm?
I think it was pregnant.
Oh.
It smells a little pregnant. It's similar
Well, it must
to
be.
it's kind of similar to how, like some of the animals back on the farm used to smell. Recognize the scent. I don't know how far along it is, but there do be a baby in there.
Anybody
I don't think
have?
I don't think you're too familiar with the gestational cycle of a manticore.
I have no idea. It just smells.
Anybody have any medical knowledge? What might be able to help and look into that? See if they're still alive. Because if they are,
Can you?
we could.
Can we train manticores?
Yeah, kind of.
They have a master.
I mean, with that intelligence check, Maple, the stomach doesn't look too pronounced. You would assume this isn't too far along. It's got like a baby bump.
Okay, so it's not obviously.
No, just you don't see like claws and shit like flying in the side of its belly.
Yeah. Okay. So there's probably no point in that, but there is a point if we were to try and get a vial or two of the poison, and also its claws sell for a lot of money.
Let's take the claws for sure. I only have a few empty vials.
Who's doing the claws?
Not me.
I'll do
Mabel?
it. Yeah.
All right. I need 4 survival checks. 1 for each claw. Or 1 for each paw to take off the claws of the paw. A few have chipped and broken. You try your best. You're not very skilled with declawing manticores. But you probably get about 3 that look really good.
Okay.
Do we
Or
want
one across here. Do I need to pass any checks?
Yeah. But I mean, you could just walk across or swim. It's only, like you said, 5 to 7 foot deep.
Okay.
And you said you wanted to do the poison?
Yeah, but I don't.
So
If
there's
we don't have any.
thousands of needles on this thing, right? From its mane and its tail.
Mhm.
And it doesn't look like you can just, like, milk the poison out of it like you would a snake. It looked like it would
Okay.
have to be some processing involved.
I don't think
Okay,
we
yeah.
have time for that.
No.
If you want to take a few needles with you, you can, but you'd have to be really careful in taking them.
Yeah, let's try doing that.
Okay, another survival check.
Crazy.
How many are you looking to take?
Let's say like 4.
Okay. So roll me it. Yeah, you managed to take 4 without pricking it yourself.
Holy shit.
Takes you a few
And then I-
minutes, but you get them.
I put them into the bag of holding very carefully.
Okay.
Should
Yeah,
we
you can-
wrap those up with something first? Otherwise, you're just going to stick your hand back in there, like.
That might be. Meh, it's fine.
Okay, so you can write down 3 manticore claws and
Yep.
4 manticore spines.
Wash, 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 wash.
All right, what do we want to do?
I'm just gonna clean myself
Shouldn't we
off while I go
consider
through there.
making camp?
I suggest we don't.
That's
do
what I
it
was basically
here.
taking Traxxas over here to do. Is
Okay.
basically just start making camp.
Okay.
Do we
Swim
really
across?
want to do that right here on the path?
Don't think we have
Probably.
much of an option.
After.
Yeah.
What if the person
Not
who
to mention,
owns that
the bridge is
beastie
broken.
comes?
we'll have watch.
All
Yeah.
right.
Still have watches.
Oh, that's so cool, Seven.
I got new stuff.
Love it.
Well, never mind. Because we're going to be taking. Is it a long rest or short rest that we're going to do?
Long.
It's nighttime. We have to do
Okay.
it long, I think.
Oh, we don't have to, but it's recommended.
Yeah, it's better to do it just so that we don't get
Okay,
exhaustion.
then I will not heal you.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Is
Fair
someone
enough.
gonna have to? Are we deep enough into the night that someone's gonna get exhaustion then? Like one of us-
No, because
one
you're
of
gonna
us is gonna
sleep
have to
for
stay
8
up?
hours, right?
Okay, we're still at 8 hours. I don't know if you'd like we're
Yeah.
cutting this down to like 6 or whatever.
No. I mean,
If
you
we've
all
been up for
need
a while.
6, right? But well, you need 4, and they need 6.
I need 4. Yeah.
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 So even if 2 of them took watch, they'd still get 6.
All right. I'll take first watch, because then I can keep my wolf form and do watch in wolf form. I'll sleep after that and get my charges back.
Okay, I'll do second watch.
Okay. Evelyn, did you want to take the last watch since Tyr took the last 4 hours the other night?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, Tyr can always take 4 hours.
Yeah, but in Alira's brain, it wouldn't be fair for Tyr to always take the 4. Why wouldn't Evelyn, who's also a full elf, take 4? And let Tyr have a whole night rest. That's why she said something. Because I don't know the truth.
Yeah, I assure you, it's not necessary.
Okay. So, Alara, you're taking first watch?
Yep.
Are you guys just going to bed, trying to get this through?
Yep.
Rush?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Roll me a d20.
Oh, D20. Okay. Give me 1 second. Sorry. Just getting my wolf thing out. Slash roll D20. 19.
Yeah, your watch 2 hours goes without issue.
Perfect.
I don't know how long your druid forms last, but I'm assuming you'd lose it by now, right?
Probably. Wait, that's a good
It's
question.
hours half your druid level, right? So it'd be 2 hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Which is why I wanted to go first. Okay, so I'll walk over. Maple.
All right.
Maple.
Hmm?
Poke,
My
poke.
turn?
It's your turn, Maple.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. I'm just gonna lie down here by the fire and snooze.
Alrighty. Maple, your turn for watch. Roll me a d20.
Yep.
Your watch goes without incident.
Evelyn. Your turn. Your watch.
And she sits up and puts the cloak that she's put on her. She takes it and puts it away.
And Evelyn, a d20, please. Your watch goes without issue. Are you taking the full 4 hours?
Oh.
No, you shouldn't do that.
If
Yeah,
you take the
no.
full 4 hours,
Whatever.
you get a point of exhaustion.
Yeah. So do whatever, but
Going
it's
down.
silly.
No, I don't want to do that.
Me and Maple are sleeping.
So-
Who are
Do
you
what
waking
want.
up?
I'm gonna go up to Tyr and poke
Tyr would
him.
probably already up.
I'm just gonna poke him.
Just sit there with my eyes closed still, and I'm just like, yes, yes, don't worry, I'm fully awake already.
Can I go back to sleep?
Of course. Enjoy your rest.
Okay. And Tyr, I'm going to use your 13-year-old. Your
That's fine.
watch goes without issue. So you guys have completed a long rest. You can give yourself all your spell slots back, all your HP, anything that you would get back on a long rest.
Oh, yeah,
You have
my
now
HP.
on a long or short rest you can get back. And as far as you can tell, in the pitch black with the camp light around you, it is morning.
Oh yeah, we're in a cave.
What
Good
would you like to do?
morning.
Pack it in, let's go!
How far from the city do we think we are, Tyr?
I have no idea. We have to get out of here first.
Do you think we'd be able to get something to eat there once we got there, or should we do something now?
Oh, most definitely. As soon as we get there, even though I should meet with my people, we should hit the beast markets. There's a plethora of food there from all over the world. You'll be overwhelmed with the amount of food available there.
Okay, well maybe let's just do that. That way then I don't have to use the spell slot so early, right? When we have everything ready, because we can just eat there then. I don't
If we
think
can
there's
make it
any
today.
food. You don't think we will?
I'm not sure. I say we have to. I need to see. We need to get out of this tunnel first, so I can actually see.
Okay.
Try to get an idea of where we're at. I've never actually been this way before.
Okay, well let's start heading out then and see what happens. If we go a little bit longer without any clue, or we're still in the tunnel, I'll make some good berries then.
Yes, that
Before
sounds
we
great.
move-
Fair enough.
What was that?
Sorry.
Evelyn?
Before we move, Evelyn's gonna put her hand on Tyr's shoulder, and I'm gonna do Vigilant Blessing.
Okay.
I don't think he'd feel anything, right?
That's up to you. How do you want the spell to work? Do you want him to feel something, or do you not?
Tingles.
That's what I'm like. Tingles?
They get advantage on next initiative roll.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, very nice.
And she's just gonna
Tingles.
smile at him and just put her hand, and then he'll feel like a tingling sensation on his shoulder that like goes through his entire body.
I just kind of turn around, like see your hand on my shoulder. I'm like, this is kind of like pat her hand. I'm like, look at you. It's like awfully friendly this morning, aren't we?
Yeah, so here, as you feel the tingling going through your body, you start to feel a bit more reactive. Things start to slow down for you a little bit, and you're picking up things in your peripheral you didn't before. You feel way more alert.
Okay.
Kind of like Mad Max time, whatever it's called. You know what I mean? Or what's that game?
Max Payne.
Yeah.
Bullet time.
Yeah, you're in bullet time.
Shit.
There you go.
So I just dive sideways in combat. I'm like, do. Do I get
Okay.
fully automatic spikers then?
Yeah. Who you
Yeah.
choosing, Maple?
That was just me accidentally clicking it and trying to read it.
Okay.
Yeah, all the time. Every time I go look at something, I'm like,
Yeah.
well, okay.
What's the plan? We heading west?
We heading out. We
To
gotta get
Oz?
to the city.
To Oz.
All right.
Where?
Off to see the wizard. No. Oh.
So for the majority of you,
Oh.
you start to travel down the cave. And not much happens, right? There's a few outcroppings, there's a few pieces of jagged boulder that stick out, but it's pretty level, awkwardly enough, on a mountain pass. It's paved, which is kind of strange. This is obviously a very well traversed path, a very well laid place. You see bats every now and again. The occasional rat will run by your feet. Nothing crazy. Evelyn, you see none of this.
Yep.
And then after about an hour or so, you eventually see the end of the tunnel as the light shines through the other end of the cave. And you guys continue walking, and cresting outside of the interior, you can now see what looks like forever. We're going to move you back to the world map. The clouds so low you can almost touch them. The air so thin you can almost cut it. The snowy caps of the mountains within shouting distance. And the weather has shifted upon the mountain. Your breath immediately fogs and it lingers in a mist as you exhale. It's pretty chilly this morning, especially up in the mountains. Across the landscape, a canopy of trees, vines, streams, lakes, and rivers. Almost like a jungle, as the middle of this stretch of nature is carved out straight from the middle. From here you can see a civilization. A massive building in the center of it, and a plethora of houses and scattered colonies around it. A large plume of smoke emits from this area, as you stare now at the city of beasts, Duratar. Past that to the west and south is water as far as the eye can see, with the morning sun glistening upon it, with an almost blinding glare. The descent is much easier on your lungs as you guys continue down, but a little harder on your legs as certain places reach deeper and steeper angles that require a bit more footing. And honestly, if you guys aren't doing anything today, if there's nothing you'd like to talk about, you would travel for the better part of the day. No incident. As the sun slowly crests over your heads and starts to go down on the western side. You are still a few days' walk out of Duratar, by the way.
Oh, snap.
Looks like about 4 days from where you are. So today plus 3.
Okay.
Is there anything
Okay,
you
we
guys
can
would like to
keep
do?
going.
I'm going to cast Goodberry for us so that we have our nourishment. We don't have to stop and make camp for like
Okay.
lunch and stuff, so we can travel faster.
I would say about halfway through the day, you start to notice that you're way farther than you anticipated, right? And you hand out the good berries. And
Okay.
as you travel and you slide down certain parts of the mountain path, and your legs are starting to burn, and you take short rests here and there just to get your legs to stop burning, the sun begins to set in the west, and it is now sundown, with dusk setting over you. Now it's not overshadowed by the peaks of the mountain. And at this point, I need to know all of your passive perceptions.
Mine's 15, I believe. Let me double check. Yes, 1-5.
I'm trying to figure out where that is on the sheet again.
Is anybody's higher than that?
Mine is 12. No, sorry, that's... Yeah, 12.
It's a little bubble below all your stats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
above your like tools or
Evelyn,
language.
you higher than a 15 or no?
16.
Oh my goodness.
You're at 60?
Where is this?
It's
Oh,
about-
17.
Okay. So, Maple, unfortunately, you're the only one that doesn't hear it. But ahead of you, maybe a few hundred feet or so, you can now hear the chatter of people talking. And they seem to be kind of in a heated argument. They seem to be speaking in common, but you can't quite make out what they're saying. Every now and again, you'll catch a word like the or hey. But you get the idea that the general mood of the conversation, but they're still a little too far to hear what they're actually saying. What would you guys like to do?
I just continue walking on as if nothing's happening because I don't hear it.
I quickly grab like your cloak or
Yeah.
whatever and like pull you back. I'm like, Maple, shh, stop moving. Do you not hear that? There's people up
Is
ahead.
there any like bush type, like anything we can like pull out? I can pull anyone, like people off the road and try to get them into like cover at all.
There would be rocks, like boulders everywhere, where you can kind of
Okay.
just.
I was kind of like kind of motion you guys, just like come here, over here. Try to get you guys to come over and take cover essentially. And I just
mean-
tell you it's like there are many houses in Duraton. Not all of them are friendly to my kind, or possibly even yours. It's like we don't know what we'd be walking into. I don't think we should try to get involved with whatever that is up there in any way, shape, or form.
So should we just sneak around, find an alternative route? Is there an
I think
alternative
so.
route?
If we can just try to, at least by sight, try to keep ourselves. You say it's getting dark, so could we?
It's
Like, are they-
it's
are-
dusk.
I could
Like an
It's
orange
dusk,
sky.
so-
Yeah.
All right, so it's going to be hard to kind of see them as if we try to like circle around them on the out, like away from the trail, the road.
if we need to be really sneaky, I could always cast like a fog cloud to like kind of hide ourselves in. But that,
Would that be kind of suspicious in this type of environment, though?
I mean, there's fog around
It's a fairly
here.
dry area, yes.
Okay, well, I mean, it's the thing. I'm just saying.
At this point, Evelyn, Taraxis, and Elira, you guys start to get the hint and a smell of like a sweet meat that seems to be cooking from that direction.
A what meat? Sorry,
So
Just like a
like a sweet-
beef, like a type of meat. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said
Hard to make out
sweet
what it
meat.
is.
I thought that's what I heard
Yeah.
too.
No, it's like a sweet. It has like a sweet scent to it.
Okay.
it's like,
Okay.
God, it smells amazing.
I have
But
another
even
thought.
so, I don't.
I have another
What?
thought. This time, no fog. No fog. What animals would wolves be common around here, or panthers? Which one would you see more often in this area? Do you think, Tyr? I sit there as I like
Probably
fiddle my
wolves,
fingers.
I suppose.
Okay. So like, what if?
Wait.
What if I turn into a wolf and go scout ahead and like see if they look friendly or not, see what's going on,
And-
see if there's food we want?
What
intelligence
if
check,
they
yeah.
just attack you?
An intelligence check?
Yeah, from Tyr.
Oh, okay.
Intelligence, you said?
Yes.
Oh Jesus. Just a check, just a straight up.
Yep. Straight up.
This is gonna suck.
Oh,
That's
it's
the-
your
that's the-
negative
that's
one.
the DC. It wasn't set very high. Panthers.
Oh,
It's
jeez.
definitely Panthers, by the way.
Okay. All right. Well,
Okay.
Wolves are more of a forest creature.
Okay.
This is more of a jungle biome, if anything.
Okay. Okay, so hear
big
me out.
cats. Yes.
Hear me out. I go panther. Okay. My stealth is even better as a panther, and I'm even quieter. I got nice soft big paws, and I got good sniffers. I could go in and I could see what's going on. I could be like,
Or they could think
our
you're
scout.
lunch or dinner.
no, I'm gonna be
They
hidden.
are eating already.
They're not focused on what's around them. I'm gonna be.
I would normally agree
stealth.
with you, but if they're already eating, they may be less inclined to try to chase down the next meal.
Exactly. All right, that's it then. Let's do it.
Okay, wait.
And I like
wait,
clap my hand, like circle break, and I shapeshift into panther form just like that.
Wait.
Psst, I'm already a cat.
Yeah, that's fine, but before you go, I'm doing something.
What are you doing?
I'm using my psionic whisper so you can communicate with us as long as you're within 1 mile. That is actually a good time to use that.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah.
So I need to roll 1d6.
For
Or
how
how
long
many
it
hours?
lasts.
Can we tell how far away they are? Like just passively.
A few 100 feet.
Oh Jesus, they're close. All right. I was
They're
gonna say like we
close.
kind of maybe.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It will last for 3 hours.
3 hours. Now, you can choose everybody, right?
Yeah. True.
Okay,
Yes.
but
It says I
They can only talk to you telepathically. Keep that in mind. They can't talk to each other.
Yeah.
But
So
Maple
I'll-
could talk
you'd
to
have-
me.
If you want to translate, and we could just say you're translating, so it doesn't have to just be said 3 fucking times the whole time. we
Yeah,
can do that.
I will. I will do it with everybody, and I'll relay all the information.
Okay, perfect. All right, so yeah, you guys, all of a sudden you get a clairvoyance in your head, in your thoughts, and that's about it. Kind of weird. You just all of a sudden a moment of clarity,
Evelyn jumps a little.
and unless Maple speaks to you right now telepathically, you don't know why that just happened.
Oh,
It's kinda
okay.
weird.
Yeah. She's just like,
Yeah, I don't say anything other than the fact that we can communicate.
Evelyn's just
Oh, so-
looking
oh,
around at everybody else,
you-
like,
So yeah, you just hear Maple in your head. Oh, are you saying it telepathically? Or are you saying it out loud?
I'm just saying it out loud. I'm not even saying it telepathically.
All right.
All right.
So,
Away I go.
Alara, you are in panther form,
I'm
and I'm assuming
sneaking
you're
up.
going to stealth up
Yes.
to these people.
Yes.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check.
It do be a 20.
Let's see what kind of stats Homie has. A 20? Yeah, he's not touching it. Okay. You start to slowly scamper your way down the mountain pass. 100 feet, 200 feet. And it looks like they're right around the bend if you want to continue, or you want to just stay out of line of sight.
I want to
So that you
stay.
can still hear the conversation.
Yeah, I
but
want to
you'd be
stay out of line
sight.
of sight. I want to hear what's going on. Can I do another like perception check now that I'm a little bit closer? Smell, so I can try and get a hint of like how many people are there.
Yes.
Okay, because then it's based off smell. I get advantage. Not that it mattered. 7.
There's a few people.
Fair.
You can't really discern the amount with that roll.
Hey, I'm just gonna like.
However-
listen a little.
Okay, so you cannot see them now, right?
Yeah, no, I'm staying out of line of sight.
All right, then I'm gonna move you regardless. You hear a conversation, and it goes as following. You hear a deep voice. It says, "And you mean to tell me that Zeke is gonna protect us? The word is that the Empire is set to come to Duratar any day, and our scouts have not seen a single troop leave Zelyria. The orator favors the Minnow House and ignores the honor of ours. And I guess you don't agree with my plan, Ramblick." We hear somebody respond. "It's not that I don't agree to the plan, but what you speak of is treason in its highest order. Do you really think the Empire is sympathetic to our cause? They've laid waste to every army they've touched. They've occupied every city they've entered, and they've burned the ones they don't need. What makes us different? Is there anything you'd like to do now, or do you want to just keep listening?"
I want to kind of relay what I'm hearing back to Maple, and just be like, they're talking about the Empire.
You don't know how to do that.
I thought you said I could do it.
Maple just said we can talk to each other. That's all she told you.
Son of a. I'm gonna talk my head as if I'm sending it back to Maple because that's how I think it's going to work. So in my head, I reiterate the information that I remembered. Whether or not it actually gets back to Maple, I don't know. That's just how I think I have to do it. So there's
Okay,
someone.
so you're kind of inner monologuing to yourself.
Not that I'm aware of. As far as I'm aware, Maple's hearing all of this.
Yeah, but you're kind of like, okay, this guy said this guy said this, and yeah, Maple,
Basically.
you're hearing that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And
Well,
then
Maple
I'm
is
relating
hearing
direct-
it.
Oh yeah. If you're talking to yourself in your head, yeah, she hears it.
I'm literally just talking to myself in my head. Yeah.
She
And
heard you
I'm
do
just-
your own theme music.
I probably was going down the hill.
Cause I'm an international super spy. Super spy! Super spy!
Because I do that myself. I'm like, okay, I need to do this, I need to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that Maple
Mhm.
would hear that. You're not thinking. You're kind of talking to yourself.
Literally. Yeah.
All right. So then the deeper voice comes out. What do you mean? We hold the heart of Gramush, the very Beastmaster crystal. Do you not know whose symbol you carry on your chest? Lest you forget it. We were made in the image of Reorcs. The Orcs should have rule of this land. And yet the orator favors the horned ones. Perhaps if Zeke was out of the picture. And you hear some sort of meta weapon just off the ground.
Oh shit! They picked up a weapon.
You would do well to stifle your tongue, Grimlock. You would first speak of treason, and now murder. Have we not lost enough to the Empire? I do agree that any chance of peace with the Empire must at least be tried. Whatever your decision is, know that House Orc follows you, even blindly. Zeke hasn't been the same since his battle with Gallows. Perhaps you challenge him to a mock Gra, claim a second seat on the council. His daughter Moradel will hold little power once he is gone. Are you still listening?
Yeah. I'm like, okay. So named Zeke. They have Beastmaster crystal on his chest. They want to kill a dude, but it's not cool with the other dude. There's a Grimlock and a Ramlink, and some daughter. I don't remember the name already, but it started with an M. It's the daughter of Zeke.
I would say, are we all linked, or is it just those two?
It's just those two. Maple's linked
Okay,
with all
alright.
of you,
Okay,
but
so
you're not
okay.
linked together.
All right.
I just heard a weapon get picked up. Make you try to stay low to the ground and stealth and hidden. I'm a spy.
What's your does a panther have a passive perception?
I do. 14.
14. Roll me a perception check.
Based off smell or no?
No,
Damn it.
based off of hearing.
14.
That's not enough. You hear his voice get quiet. Oh, no, and he says something.
I didn't
That
hear
you
what
can't
they
make
just
out.
said. Should I get closer, do you think? I should probably get
Trevor.
closer.
Meat's
No.
done. Have some food. And you hear him as
They're
they
eating.
start tearing into
They
whatever they're eating. And it
Yes,
sounds
they-
disgusting, whatever they're eating.
They have no table manners.
stay out of sight. We don't know of their dangerous.
But they're talking about murder and treason. I think that's kind of dangerous.
Yeah.
Now, Maple, are you relaying this information?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I was about to ask.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's it.
so-
Are we hearing this?
Do any of these names ring a bell for me?
Grimlock.
Grimlock, okay.
A lot of these
That's what I-
names ring a bell.
They said something
No,
about
I'm
like,
gonna say it's like great bloody orcs. It's like these are the last people that we want to run into.
they were talking
Like
about
we
some
need to
sort of,
we need to
like,
find another way. That they see me, they'll attack on sight. They hate our kind.
Tyr says that these people will attack him on sight. We need to find a different way.
Why would they attack on sight? Aren't they sheltering the drow in their city? Although to be fair, they're talking
No,
about
not the orcs. The houses, it's complicated. Just tell them to come back.
Just come back. We need to find an alternate route.
No.
I don't know if they would attack you on sight here.
They just very much don't like our kind though.
Like, so you were approved by the Great Council as a member of the Beast clan, as a member of the races, right?
Yeah.
So now, you technically, when you left, they were in the process of selecting a councilman for your people to
Okay.
attend the council.
Well, and I
Um,
said they had the crystal of the beast on the chest, right? So is that part of that clan?
he says carries the symbol of the Beastmaster crystal on his chest. So once you heard Beastmaster crystal, Tyr, and the heart of Grumush, you would know Grumush was the pet or boar of the god
Yeah.
Reorx,
Works. Yeah.
right? And the
Hmm.
Beastmaster crystal is also known as the Eye of Reorx,
Okay.
is a godly relic that was passed off to the orcs.
Okay.
That is pretty much the magical symbol of Durotar. It holds a
Okay.
ton of power, but no one in the city is probably worthy to hold it, or would even know how because of how
Okay.
strong it is.
Yeah.
And you know that the
Can
image of Reorx is an orc.
Okay.
can Evelyn ask a question if Maple is just like? I assume she's told us everything.
There's something about horn
So, like-
tribes. I don't like the horn tribe.
It's the Minotaurs, I guess he's talking about. If they're after Ezekiel, he must be warned. He's the leader of the city. He's a legend.
Evelyn has a question. Let's hear
That was it.
I didn't hear.
What
No,
was the?
it was who are the horn ones.
Oh, I didn't
okay.
relay that. I hadn't relayed that
No.
yet.
Oh, I thought you did
Okay.
because
No, inner monologue.
Uh,
It's just an inner. So like I just said it there.
Okay, so I'll give you, because you're all openly talking about it, I'll give you all some backstory here, right? So Zeke is the head of the House of Minotaur. He is also the lead of pretty much Durotar's army. He's the commander in chief, right? You know the leader of the city, Taraxis, is a person called the Orator. You've never seen them. They kind of act behind the scenes, but
don't
they
you
sit
rope
in
me.
on
How dare you.
the Great Council meetings in a chamber that you guys can't see them. You've only been to a Great Council meeting once, and it was pretty overwhelming. And quite honestly, you probably, between your emotions and what you were feeling about getting your people in a place, you probably weren't paying attention to a lot of like the inner workings of it. You were just trying to get the deed done, right?
Hmm.
Um, but you do know that Zeke has an heir apparent. He has a daughter named Muradel,
Okay.
who he's been training to take over for him when he
Gotcha.
passes.
Okay.
I did mention the daughter. I couldn't remember the name. Something that
Yes.
started with an N.
Mirabelle. Okay.
And you know Grimlock is the leader of House Orc,
Jesus, he's
And
the
he's a-
leader. Okay.
and he's a dick.
Yeah.
Vehemently against letting your tribe into the House of Durotar.
Yeah.
Okay,
I,
people, what
at
did they
any
say?
rate, once again, just for simplicity's sake, I am relaying everything what is said, just so then I don't have to repeat it all. But yeah. Safe to say, we probably want to find a different route.
Should we take this Grimlock guy out? I'm in position.
No. Get back here.
That's rude. Fine. I turn
What did
around
you
and
say?
stealth back.
Before you leave,
Hmm.
Lyra, at this point you guys have noticed that it's getting quite overcast as the sun is getting darker and it's getting more nighttime, and raindrops begin to fall. And you hear the man with the deep voice say, "Ugh, I hate the rain. Right, off to the Manticore cave. Gotta feed this thing." And you start hearing them shuffle and mess around with their equipment.
I move as fast as I possibly can while staying stealth back to the group, and I whisper in my brain. I'm just like shouting in my brain. They're coming to the magical cave. They're coming to the magical cave. They're coming to the magical cave. That's where we are. They're coming here. 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 They're coming to the magical cave. People, they're coming to As I'm like tiptoeing back to them as fast as I can without being seen.
Here, find us a place to hide now.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, if there's anywhere within, you know, my passive.
You can give me a perception check.
Yeah.
I will also try and find a place.
Well, you asked here to do it. If you want to help,
Oh.
you can have advantage.
Yeah, I will help too.
You kind of walk over to him, and you're both kind of just looking in
Yeah.
the same place. So 17. Yeah, you see like a really, really big boulder that's kind of off to the side. You figure if you all kind of crouch down behind it, it looks like all of the angles that they could possibly see you. I mean, plus by the time they get there, it might be dark out. They still have to clean up their camp.
Are we looking for like foot? Like, are we leaving like where we're at? Is the ground like super hard? Like, are we leaving footsteps? Is there anything they could track us with fairly easily?
That's a great question. No.
I'm just thinking
Fortunately for
if they see Elira's paw prints, it's probably less of a problem. But like,
Yeah. So
Footprints.
they see
thinking
ours,
back
that's an issue.
on thinking back on leaving the cave, there was some soft ground right around the cave entrance, but it seems that weather is on your side for that.
I was gonna say the rain
Yeah,
should wash
might
away
kinda-
anything, right?
Yeah.
Except for
Well,
I
that's
just
what
want
I'm
to make
saying.
sure
You
where we're
traveled
at.
most of the day to get here,
Yeah.
so they have a long walk ahead of them. So by the time the rain
That's-
comes, it'll wash out any
Okay.
adrenaline boost that's
That's
happening.
true. I'm just gonna tell them it's like we need to cover our tracks. These orcs are no ordinary orcs. Grimlock is the head of his house. He's a master tracker.
We sure we don't want that fog? I mean, I'm just saying I can make us a little foggy. You know, it's raining.
Especially not now. I don't think. I don't think.
I'm staying in Panther form anyways. Would I
Yeah,
have
we
made it
make
back
our-
to them by this point? I'm assuming, yeah.
Yeah. There's only a few hundred feet.
Yeah, I'm hiding back behind, getting in.
Yeah, so you guys
Yeah,
have a
so-
few minutes if there's any preparations you'd like to do, but for the most part, Tyr has found you what looks to be solid place to hide.
I don't know if there's anything I can do to prep.
How good is an orc smell?
I would say it's like
It-
Evelyn, put on your cloak. It's like everyone else, cover up as much as you can. Stay dark, stay down.
Is there any like bushes or anything around the
No.
rock?
No.
No.
There's
Oh,
not. There's no bushes. There's like tumbleweeds, but they're all.
If you
This
say
looks like a relatively dry place, the mountains, because the jungle to your west looks really wet. Like for some reason, the dynamic just doesn't add up.
Elira is still in panther form, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna say it's like when you're in it's like when you're in this form, your sense of smell is heightened, correct?
Yes.
Do you smell anything on us at all? Anything that they might be able to pick up?
Should I do a perception check on them?
You sure can.
Would it still be at advantage even though it's raining?
It's drizzly. It's like the start of a rain.
17, 20, 20.
So a 20. Nothing. I mean, it's a little tough, right? Because you've spent days with these people. Like you know their scent. So if their scent was out of the ordinary to somebody else, you wouldn't pick that up.
It's
But
true.
there's nothing
Shit.
out of the ordinary to you at the moment. Like Tyr doesn't smell like garlic or booze, right?
There's
Yeah.
nothing pungent.
Surprisingly.
So
Oh,
as
I
far
don't know
as
what the
you're
hell that
concerned,
means.
nobody smells too weird.
Nothing
You-
Nothing to stick out. Okay.
Are you alcoholic shaming Tyr accents right now?
No, no, not at all.
I seem to remember there was a few of us that got a wee bit tipsy at that party.
I have a. I guess it's like a. I don't know if I should ask it. Never mind. Nope.
See, the only thing.
You sure?
Where we're at is pretty dark, correct? Like, are they gonna like?
Yeah, it's at this point between her walking down there, listening to the conversation, and her walking back, it's nightfall.
Fuck, never mind. I can't do it yet. Shit. I was gonna say I'm like darkness, but I can't do that. Fuck. Okay, never mind.
So I guess I'll just ask it. With my cloak, since it's waterproof, it wouldn't make any noise, right?
No.
Okay. And then my sword, the moon touch sword, is completely hidden, correct? Like
You have it,
no light
you
is
have it
coming out
sheathed,
from it.
yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you choose to sheath it, yes.
Oh yeah, it's she.
Okay. Yeah, no light emits from it until you fully unsheath it. It has the tip of the sword
Okay.
has to come out.
Just wanted to make
And I think you
sure.
have to I think you have to activate it with a word, don't you?
You'd never told me that.
Yeah, I think that's in there somewhere. I'll find it.
Okay, while you
That's
find that, since it is starting to rain a little bit, I want to try and get like closer to Evelyn and like sneak in between her legs a little bit in my panther form to get under her cloak as well.
Okay. So about 10 minutes pass at this point, and you hear footsteps, clanking of gear, grunting, and a flickering torchlight as the rain starts to get a little heavier. As the three of them, actually, there's four of them, you watch four orcs start to ascend the mountain. The first orc is a male orc, standing around 7 feet tall. His hair is shaped in braids leading down to his back, a fur mantle on his right shoulder, and leather spiked armor on his left. His gauntlets and leggings are also spiked, matching the gauntlets. His skin is a pale green color, as he uses his animal hide to cover his waist. Strapped to his back is a massive great axe with runic carvings in it. The other are three more orcs. One is clad in heavy armor, spikes protruding from the top, and some sort of holy symbol on the plate mail itself. Looks like a crystal of some sorts. A little more robust compared to the other orcs. His footsteps are heavier, and the mail clanks as he walks. And the other two orcs are adorned in what look like a leather armor. They look a little more gray than the other two orcs, and each of them have a slew of javelins on their back, and they wield great axes in one hand, though not nearly as large as the first guy. And Tyr, you know immediately once you see him that the first orc with the braided hair is Grimlock.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll whisper to them like that one. Wait, is that something we need to?
Now you keep going. It's for me.
As I whisper to them, it's like that's Grimlock. It's like that's the head of the house. He looks like Riox himself. It's like if
And
they
I
didn't
just
hate us so
respond.
much.
I
Go ahead.
respond in my head, being or like telepathically, being like, "Say it through the link. No speaking."
And yeah, I'll just it's like fair enough. Yeah, in my head it's like I just thinking I'm like fair enough. Like that. It's like that is the head of the house. It's like if he looks to be the avatar of Riox. If he wasn't such a bastard, I'd almost admire him.
Okay, at this point, they start to approach the boulder. So you got, like how I'm envisioning it is that you guys are on the left side of the path. They're walking down the center, and you're behind this big, giant rock formation to the left, right?
Okay.
Where you had a nice little vantage point of watching them walk up, and then you kind of just duck down. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
there's no way they
Yeah.
could have seen you, but you can kind of see them type of deal.
Okay.
Yeah.
They get to right where the rock formation is, right in the middle, and you don't hear footsteps anymore. They've stopped.
Okay.
You hear the slight sound of what's like a almost like a weapon being drawn,
Yeah.
and then you hear a very low, dark voice of Grimlock as he sniffles and says, "Wet Panther boys, watch your backs."
In my head,
As they continue to walk.
I'm just like,
No. No.
When Taraxis told you he's a master tracker, he probably wasn't wrong. You hear one of the orcs in the back go, too bad we just ate. Probably could have had some nice panther. And they walk past you as they ascend the mountain
Told you
until
they
the
would try and eat
torchlight
you.
flickers out of distance.
It's like whimper.
You are
As I kinda
seemingly
get out of,
safe.
as I get out of sight, I just like visibly slump. I'm like, oh gods. It's like, huh. Well, that was scary. That was very scary. It's like, let's make haste. We need to get going the other way as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I agree. We don't. We maybe have it half a day, and
Yes.
then they'll find out if they're going to the Manticore. What we've killed, we're in trouble.
Yes, we don't want any of that.
Okay, so with nighttime upon you, what's the plan?
Would Evelyn had seen? She would have seen the orcs, right?
Yes, you all saw them
Okay.
as they ascended up the hill. There was a place where you could see them and they wouldn't really get a glimpse of you, type of deal. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Just keeping that in my mind.
I don't think we can safely set up camp. I think we might have to push through the night.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
Just to get some distance.
I have to agree.
Is there any key?
Okay, so are
Uh,
we traveling at night?
Is there like, okay, how about this? Like using any perception, is there any way we could find somewhere to stay that's off the fucking road at all?
I mean, where
It's
you are right
raining, it's
now
gonna be hard
seems
to
pretty solid.
it's close to where they were at though, correct?
I mean, you were maybe 50, 60 feet off the path, behind the massive rock formation. Like, unless
Yeah.
somebody really strayed from the path, they would never have came over to you.
Oh, okay.
But we don't need a campfire because it's raining, right? So like
Well-
they wouldn't smell the fire or anything, right?
Yeah. I mean, I did make us a good berry, so we don't have to worry about like cooking food or something.
And I think you're far enough down the mountain at this point where the temperature is not really going to be an issue as well. So
Yeah, it was like, let's say it's like, yeah, like Maple bring stuff. It's like I'm inclined to agree. However, it's like we need our strength in case we end up having to actually deal with something like this. Like, I'll leave it up to all of you. It's like I think either way is a solid option. We can go through the night, or we can rest now and just get out as quickly as we can in the morning.
What time is it?
Game time.
about an hour after nightfall. An hour
Okay,
from now.
so it's not like super late.
No.
So we
Could we
could.
get-
You also know that they're pushing through the night, and they have a long way to go. Which means by the time they reach to where they get to, they're going to be exhausted.
It's true.
Mhm.
And then if they needed to make haste back the way, now you're talking layers of exhaustion.
Okay.
So you guys have time. Don't think you're
Okay.
rushed. You know what I mean?
So we should take the rest, but we have enough
Yeah.
time that we could wake up early to leave.
I would say, yeah, let's.
You need your
Let's-
6, right?
Yeah, I need my 6.
If we were to go to bed, like, relatively soon, we could get up early and leave the next morning with still getting our 6 hours.
Okay.
I think that might be the best bet if we're going to balance it out.
All right. So we're gonna do the rest then.
So for
think so.
context, if you guys need 8 hours of sleep, right? Or 6 hours, right? That walk was just about 10 to 12 hours from the Cave of the Manticore. You'll be up before they even get there.
Okay. Okay. Then let's do that.
Yeah.
But before we do that, I guess before we actually take the rest, I want to recharge the ring and put another prayer of healing into it.
Roger that. And you do so. Does anybody else like to do anything before you guys decide to lay bed in the rain on the 50 feet off the mountain pass behind a rock formation?
I've got a waterproof cloak. I'm good.
Is there any I mean, we don't have like a tent setup type situation with us at all?
Yeah, you'd have a couple tents.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I'd want to be in a tent. I wouldn't just
Okay.
like want to fucking sleep on the ground.
Yeah.
Could I
I'm
just
assuming
wrap
you'd-
the tarp from the tent around me? Not set up the whole tent.
Yeah, I'm assuming you guys would make some makeshift shelter that's a little off the beaten path. Yeah.
Like there's
Like,
no
so
there's no
that-
side of this rock that kind of like juts over in any way, shape, or form to kind of give us cover.
No,
Or
you'll have
just like
cover.
okay, all right.
Yeah. I mean, you can make it so that you can't see it, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
There's enough of an outcropping there to build a camp for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I just ask Maple, since we have the telepathic communication still. Why don't I just take first watch again, since I'm still in my panther form? By the time we come out, or by the time my watch is done, it will be your turn, and I can go to sleep then.
Sounds good. Same watches as last night then. And I relay that to everybody.
Okay.
Roger that. For the sake of brevity, with the rain and everything, wildlife's not really an issue. You're off the path, so any traffic, which you didn't hear all night anyway, didn't happen. We don't even need to roll. You guys sleep through the night.
Yay.
Tyr has found you a pretty sick, safe spot on the side of the mountain.
Okay.
High five,
About
Tyr.
halfway through the night, the rain tapers off, and you wake up with the smell of fresh rain, the mountain, the steam starting to come off of the mountaintop as the sun begins to rise. And you're overcast from the east, and that's where we'll take our break.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Oh yeah.
And we'll come back. We'll come back at 10 o'clock.
Sounds good, buddy.
Good.
All right.
A few moments later.
So, morning is upon you. Do we continue our descent down the mountain?
Can we cover our track, like, from where we had camp at all? I guess we didn't light a fire or anything.
No, I'd say at this point it'd be like let's just flat ass fly and get it the hell
Yeah,
out of
that's
here.
fine. You clean up your supplies and probably take a few minutes to just make sure it looks like nobody was hanging out there, right? Doesn't take you very long at all. You didn't eat too much of a meal.
I kind of at one point like we're gonna get ready to go. I kind of look at you and I'm kind of wringing my hands. Yeah, like how many
I
more
just-
of those berries at all?
Oh my god. Why are you, like, addicted? Yeah, no, but you know what? It honestly kind of makes sense.
Well, it just
too.
saves us time hunting. It's like we need to hit the road as soon as possible. You saw that orc last night.
Listen, they were scary. They're talking about murdering people, I say as I'm, like, handing out the berries. And that daughter, I
Yep.
forget what they said about something about her not even being, her not going to have any power and, like, will be useless once her dad dies. They're going to kill her dad and then push her out of the city? Like, that's just rude. Eat my berry.
They were talking about eating you.
Okay, well, that was also terrifying. I don't know how they could smell me. I was hidden under
We're lucky
the cloak.
they weren't hungry. If they would have, they would have for sure sought us out.
Fair enough. Let me just put on my cape real quick. And we'll be
Grimlock
good
is
to
no
go.
fan of me.
I just want to put on my cloak because I haven't been wearing it. I did attune to it when I got it, but I haven't been wearing it. My cloak of elven kind.
So
Okay.
when she's doing that, Evelyn's gonna be eating the berry and then stop and look at the berry and then look at her and go, "Can you ferment these?"
They only last for 24 hours. So I mean, like, no, it would just disappear.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Did you want to make a wine or something?
No.
Who are you
Uh-huh.
talking to
Sure.
at the burrow?
I'm ready to go though. I got my cloak on now.
Whew.
Okay.
The berry just is.
Yes, you guys start munching on your berry that Alara's given you, and you continue southward. You pass the
Phrasing.
what's up?
Nothing.
You pass the makeshift camp that looked like Grimlock and his companions made. Everything seems to be tidied up except for the burn mark on the ground and a few stakes that were left around, probably from tents that they pitched up. But after your kind of long rest or lack thereof, right? Because you're probably on edge a little bit. You spend a majority of the next day in your final descent to the mountain. We'll be there. The day drags, but the weather has held up for the most part. and about midway through the day, you can finally see the end of the road in sight. Just a few more miles, and you're at the base. However, from your perspective, you can now see what seems to be some sort of base camp set up at the bottom of the mountain. Several catapults and trebuchets have been set up at the camp. You see walls of spikes and barricades set up across the eastern pass here. Camps and tents are set along as you see dozens, if not hundreds of beasts clamoring and working to erect the camp as fast as possible. Several different races of beasts can be seen from where you are. Hobgoblins, bugbears, minotaurs, orcs. And it looks like they all have the same goal of protecting this eastern pass. Anything you guys would like to do? You are on a collision course with this camp.
How far away?
Say about a mile or two,
If we can see them, can they see us?
Yeah.
maybe.
Oh god.
I just kind of like get everybody to get down close to the ground. They can see
you
us.
said it was like a collection of different.
It's all the races.
Why do we need
So
to
drow?
hide?
There are, not that you could tell from your perspective, you don't think you see any
Okay.
elven-looking people.
Okay.
We can see them. They can probably see us
But-
if any of them are paying attention.
As far as Taraxis is concerned, he's in good standing with the city.
I was gonna
He's
say,
pretty
why
much
are
an
we
ambassador.
hiding? Aren't we here to
But
help
the rest
them?
of us aren't. The rest of us aren't. So before we stand up and they just come charging and kill us, or worst case, fire one of the trebuchets.
Why would they fire a trebuchet at 4 people? That's ridiculous. We're here to help
Well,
them. And we don't
honestly,
look like the Empire.
You can all just follow my lead. Obviously, keep your weapons down and out of sight, and we'll be completely fine. They're on edge, but they're not going to just shoot at the first person. They're going to shoot at 4 people. They're looking to shoot at ranks of people.
Armies.
Yes.
Okay,
Let's
fine.
keep our hoods down.
Yes.
Hands
keep
free, hands
keep
visible.
yourselves fully exposed, and we should be fine. like
Raxus,
they-
you lead. I just put
Very
you
well.
in front.
I just gotta stand back up and give myself my most noble stance. Throw my cloak back over my, back off my shoulders,
Ooh.
And-
and kind of raise my chin up and start walking down in a very lordly manner.
Look at Mr. Fancy
Okay.
Pants there, I say as I
Wait.
elbow Evelyn.
Are we supposed to walk like that?
No,
I'm not
just walk
doing that.
normally.
I ain't a Mr. Fancy Pants elf lord.
Just walk normally.
So,
Kind of
There was
tuck
a
my
s-
hair behind my ear and stuff too, trying to really get
Okay.
myself that fucking just overly fucking pompous asshole-ish look.
so hard to make out from where you were, but now that you've traveled a little farther and you're descending still, you start to notice that there's a large mechanical monstrosity just sitting in the middle of the camp. Steam is pouring it from its top side, and you can almost see the flames igniting on the inside. And there seems to be a large gem that's radiating in the sun, and it's putting off some sort of energy. You can almost hear it from where you are, like a small hum, like a
Would I have any idea what this is at all? Heard anything about it? Anything at all?
I'd ask you to roll, but no.
Okay.
This was post you.
Looks like they've been busy.
I like tap
Right,
your
and it
shoulder.
looks like it
and
has-
What is that?
It looks like almost 2 arms come out of it, and there are spikes jutting out from the front of it. Now, at this point, you see 3 bugbears who seem to have been standing at guard start to make their way towards you up the mountain path.
I want to wave at them and go, hello!
I just kind of turn my head and I'm like,
What's friendly around here?
As they get closer, they draw. 2 of them draw giant great clubs. One draws a spear. And they stop probably about, I'd say 50, 60 feet from you.
okay.
And they say, apparently you cannot read common. Duratar is off limits. Turn around and head back or you die where you stand.
I just crossed my hands. It's like, I saw it. It said off limits to visitors. How about those who live here? I'm not
You are a
visiting my own
drow.
home. My name is Lord Taraxis Devere, of House Devere, the last living son. Need I say more?
Are you from the
Really?
Are you from the Drow Haven?
I am the ambassador, sir.
Roll me a persuasion check. We'll have to check with that. At this point, you see a hobgoblin emerge from the southern path.
Okay.
A small scar across his red face, his black hair tied behind his head like a topknot, his chainmail armor painted the color of silver and maroon, a rapier holstered to the side, and he sheds a fang, toothy grin as he approaches the situation. And he looks directly at you, Taraxis. Did not think a drow to keep such company.
I look down at me
Like,
and I'm
oh,
like,
it's like, well, you know how it goes. Pick up some people along the way here and there.
pick up.
And he makes his way up. He says, stand down, men. This is the head of the House of Drow. Or at least I thought he was. Until he made his grand escape because of some magic letter.
I think it was hardly an escape. It's not like I was super excited. It just seemed like there was a possibility we could take a jab at the Zalirian Empire. I thought maybe getting a head start would be a good idea, wouldn't you?
He just looks you up and down, flashes you a grin, and throws out his arm for a handshake.
And I give him the whole, the big forearm handshake.
That's exactly what he goes for, and he pulls you in kind of like a bro-type hug, like a warrior, and just
Dylan,
pounds you on
you
the back.
son of a bitch.
He says, yeah, you sly bastard, Taraxis. And how does the traveler's life suit you? Did you find what you were looking for?
Well, I'm still in one piece at least. Thanks to my new associates here.
Ah, like I said, and he looks over at you, Elira, Evelyn, Maple. Didn't expect you to make friends in this city, let alone outside of it.
Or
And
friends
do
at
your
all.
companions? Yes. Do your companions have names?
It's like, yes. It's like this one here is Elira. She's a druid. It's like this one is Evelyn. She's a cleric. It's like, and this is Maple. She's dangerous.
I just smirk at that.
I just wave
A friend of
and smile.
Taraxis is a friend of mine.
They are
Understand
they
that
are
he
very
is.
good people.
That is good to hear. Why are your tokens not updated? I hate this game, man. Well, allow me to introduce myself before the rude Taraxis does it. My name is Jareth. I am the head of the House of Hob, or the Hobgoblins, as you would expect, and an advocate of your friend Tyr here. Although he does get a few lippy, with a couple glasses of red in him.
I'll say.
Oh,
We don't know the half of it.
He really
They're
does
quite
like his
aware, of
wine.
course.
Well, I'm sure you've heard. It's probably why you're returning, yes? About the Empire's arrival?
We've been told that they might be targeting my people specifically. Even. What news from the city?
Really?
Is everything fine in my house? Do you know
We've not
much?
heard that piece. We've not heard that piece of information. But we've heard, in fact, that they plan to come here. They said they were sending an army. We're not quite sure how big. We're not quite sure what their motives are. But you say they're after the Drow.
It's just the little tidbit of information that we were given. But they are coming here. We from some direction. I'm not sure. We've not seen any since we left Vario.
At this point, can I have kind of shuffled up closer to Tyr and kind of tug on his cloak a little bit, trying to get his attention without being rude and interrupting? Just kind of tug on it. Well, that's fun.
We haven't moved maps, right?
shit, we have, yeah.
Oh,
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
All right. Okay.
I
Cool.
I
All right,
completely
this is
messed that up.
this makes way more sense now. That's why I was like, what does he mean, our tokens?
At this point, you watch the bugbears just kind of shrug their shoulders and head back to the base camp.
They're gone.
I'm just gonna yell after him like, "Good work, boys!"
So I'm still standing here, just like trying not to interrupt your conversation, but trying to get your attention by like tugging out your cloak.
Yeah.
I'm like
The
tugging a
bugbear
little
on
bit
the right.
harder.
The bugbear on the right turns over. He goes, "Thanks," and the other one elbows him. He's like, "Sorry," and they just keep walking.
I just kind of turn and I kind of like put my hand behind Elira and kind of bring her around in front. I'm like, "Yes." It's like, what can we do for you?
Oh, I didn't need to talk with both of you. I just can I say something to you real quick, privately, Tyr?
Sure, Jareth, if you give me a second, please.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be rude and interrupt the
It's like,
conversation.
Evelyn, Maple, come meet Jareth.
Please take your time. You've been practically gone a fortnight. What's another 4 minutes?
Okay, I just like get up close and like whisper into you. I was like, okay, should we tell him that those orcs that are supposed to be checking on the Manticore are like going to try to make a deal with the Empire to save their house? Because like they're here thinking they're going to stop them, and then like they're up there thinking they're going to let them in.
I'm not sure if they're doing that or not. It's
What do
like,
you mean you're not
I
sure if
don't
they're
know.
going to? He literally said they wanted to commit treason, and that the other dude said he'd follow the main dude blindly no matter what, even if it meant going against the Zeke dude, and they wanted to get rid of the Longhorns, and there's something about they don't like the Longhorns, but I know for a fact they talk about getting along and agreeing with the Empire. They're going to let
How
the
quiet.
Empire through.
How quiet are you being there?
I'm trying to whisper, but as he like denies it, I'm like getting a little bit louder with my punctuation.
Yeah, and I just kind of put my hand on your shoulder. I'm like, let's probe softly, all right, softly.
Is he not your friend?
He is, of
You
course.
hear Jareth say, "Excuse me,"
Oh,
and he walks
Like-
over and he
told you
leans
to be
into you,
quiet,
Lyra.
Tyr.
He goes, "There are ears everywhere. Perhaps a better place, yes?"
Sorry, I was trying to be quiet. I just want you guys
No,
to be safe.
no, welcome. By all means. I shall invite you back to the rough and rowdy. Perhaps buy you a few browns, yes?
As long as he is. It's kind of looking like, darling, they have everything. It's like, but it's not quite our type of establishment, but it'll do.
What
Oh,
kind of
yes.
establishment is it?
It's rough and rowdy, I would say. Wouldn't you say, Jareth?
Yes, perhaps not for the non-beast folk, I assume.
Wait, but this could be fun. I like doing new things. That's what you do on adventures. You go to new places.
Taraxis prefers the hollow.
Like, that is where the wine flows like water. It's like, but it's like the rough and rowdy. Yes, if that's where you'd like to meet, then I'm at your service. It's like, however, we've been on the road for a while. It's like, would you mind if we stop by the beast markets before we go there?
Oh, please, no, take your time. We are a bit ways away from the city. You know that, yes?
Yes, of course.
Still about a few days' journey.
I like
By
tug
foot.
on Tyr's cloak again. I like eye him. I'm like, can we really wait 3 days to share this info? Tug on the cloak.
However, do I have something to show you? And he points down to that mechanical monstrosity.
I'm like, oh yes. It's like I could see it from up the trail. It's like, what do you have here?
Our friend Taj has been busy. He calls it the Gigabreak. His new creation.
Like, that thing is it's a monster, but it's good with its hands. Good God.
Well, he was able to use the Eye of Reox, the Beastmaster crystal.
He
Calls
used
it
the
an
eye.
engine. Yes, calls it an engine. Moves rather quickly.
Gods.
And it's made from the finest metals left over from the old mine.
Who's going to pilot this thing?
And he kind of like
No.
Yes, I've been training.
You're the head of your house. You can't do such things.
In times such as these, Tyr, we all must do something.
Are you the one in charge of this outpost?
In charge, no. Just here to help set up. We've all been doing our part. We've heard of the news maybe 4 or 5 days ago, and we've all been running around trying to set up in case of an attack. I have a lot to tell you. Also, the city's a bit uneasy. Non-beast folk are not unwelcome, but they're not common. So, we'll try to keep a low profile, yes?
We need to, for sure. We have some news about Eileen and like about Grimlock that really
Yes,
can't
House
wait.
Orcs. House Orc's been a bit unruly lately,
Yes, well,
especially after Zeke's injury.
there might have been whispers of I lean back into his ear. I'm like, of treason that we might have overheard on the trail. So it's something
Again, my
that needs
friend.
to come to light.
Ears everywhere.
I know. It's like I just needed you to be aware. I want you to watch your back. The giant metal suit aside, like that, you know he's not one to be trifled with. He is a monster.
What does the suit do? The engine? What does
You
it do?
you see him rub the scar in his eye, and he goes, "Yes, yes, I'm quite aware." What does?
So-
I'm sorry.
what
What did
does-
you say, my lady?
What does the engine do?
Haha. Get
Come
you
show
from
us.
point A to point B with nothing in its way. Do you see those arms? And he points to the two out-jutting arms. He goes, "Those are saw blades. Cut down any tree in its path.
Oh.
Come,
Can I
I'll
get-
show you.
can-
I'll
Yes,
take you to
a
the base camp."
demonstration. A demonstration.
That's it. Only one thing. Muradel is at the base camp. You know Zeke's daughter, yes?
Of course.
That was the enemy.
She remains in trance, in meditation. Just please do not disturb her.
Right.
She seeks answers from the earth.
I kind of glance back at Elira and I'm just like kind of like a, like recognizing, like, yeah, I know. Like, like we need to let someone know soon.
Come. And he takes you down the south of the mountain path. Brings you to
Whoa!
It's wicked as shit.
You've been having fun, Savin.
I've been having a good time.
This is
I'll just send
sick.
it. Yeah. Right. So at this point you approach the monstrosity that you saw when you descending the mountain. Sheriff's down here at this point, and he walks under it and he opens up the hatch. And he goes, "See, fits about 10 to 12 people, maybe 4 minotaurs." And as you walk by, there's a bunch of people here. They look busy building things, trying to set camp up. And they're kind of giving you a sly eye. They're not really sure who you are. One of the hobgoblins as you passed here kind of bows at you.
Okay.
The Minotaur salutes you with his axe.
And I kind of give them like the quick drow, like, like chest thump, salute when we go by him.
I just wave at everyone.
He said, "So like I was saying, built by Taj himself. And he chose me to pilot it."
Where is the giant rascal anyway? Still up in the forges.
Yes, always in the forges, that one.
All right. It's like, well, let's see what this thing can do.
This thing can get you to the city by nightfall.
No. That's incredibly fast.
Would you care for a ride?
Wait, that sounds like fun.
Well, yes, of course. Is there
What
any way
was
we
that,
could?
I said it sounds like fun. Sorry, I was being attacked by my cat while I
Okay.
said that.
That'd be great. It's like, and I kind of lean in. I'm like, is there any way I could speak to Muradel before we leave?
Like I said, she's in a trance. She's in a meditation point. She's been asked not to be disturbed.
Shit.
Is it possibly
like-
something you could write down? Have
Can you
one of these
guarantee-
men hand to her.
Can you guarantee that it will see her hands only? You have men that you can trust here with your life.
I have one, yes.
So I just kind of look back at the rest of you, and I'm like, very well. Yes. Let's. I kind of go up to Elira. I'm like,
Are we sure?
your
about
handwriting's your handwriting's not quite nice. It's like, why don't you write it down? The conspiracy that you heard. It's like you're the one that heard it firsthand. I think it'd be best coming from you.
I'm to pick her up in the morning and bring her back to the city. Can it not wait?
It's like, I just kind of look back at the rest of you. I'm like, it's like this will only take a moment. I promise.
Okay, wait. Can we? I'm like, I kind of like wave everyone to like huddle in real quick. I'm like, come here. Come huddle in. Okay. I like pull us all really close. So we're all sort of like hunched
huddle.
in over. Yeah, like we're like huddled.
A suspicious huddle.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
care. I'm like, okay.
I'm like, okay, now what are we doing right now?
Are we sure we should be writing it down?
I don't think we should
No.
write it down.
I
Not
think
at all.
I think that's a bad idea.
Yeah. I think we should just go. We need to warn them that.
Like, why can't we just tell Sheriff what we heard?
Because I don't want to put
We
his
were on the
life in
road
danger
for
either.
Like
4 days.
Everyone's life is in danger.
Why don't we just wake her up?
No. She's specific. You got
Like,
it.
well, I would prefer that personally, but I think that her guards would probably not let us do that.
I do believe that's probably also
doing
not
it.
safe. No, Evelyn.
No,
Evelyn,
you're not.
Evelyn. I like pull
No.
her cloak back down.
Yeah, I also grab her by like
Like-
the
Like,
hood of her.
I like grab like the hood of her
around.
cloak, throw it over her head, and like pull it
Yeah.
down.
I just turn around to Jeff. I'm like, all right, we'll go now. Yes.
No
No
note.
message. You're fine.
No, it can wait.
He comes in close to all of you at this point because you're all still pretty close together. This has nothing to do with you seeing Grimlock on the mountain path, does it?
That has everything
Oh,
to do with us.
they're like 100. Like I smile, like to my teeth. I'm like, oh, 100% it does. Yes.
I just nod my
I'm
head,
assuming you shared pleasantries with him, yes?
shake my head no.
Oh no, I completely
Wait.
hid myself. Then.
Wait. Why didn't I think of this sooner? Would
Evelyn,
he be
get
willing
back
for
here.
the?
Evelyn.
Would he be a willing target for the
Evelyn.
psionic link thing?
Evelyn, I swear to goodness.
You can always ask him.
The goddess in back. Get back here.
Yeah. Okay. So I approached the subject like very coyly, being like, "We have information what we need to share. Would you be willing to alternative methods?"
What do you mean alternative methods?
Think quiet communication
It's kind
or
of like
silent
point,
communication.
point to my
Although
temple.
Although the machine is loud, I promise you. There's nothing in there that we can't talk about, so perhaps we just get in and head off to the city, yeah?
Okay.
You can talk about it
And, like,
inside.
Evelyn, I will
And,
turn you into a panther and drag you back down there.
As he says that, I just kind of put my head up and I said, "Girls, back here now!"
Evelyn!
I just wanted to see what it looked like.
I just kind of
I'll
put my
talk
hand
to
up and I just put my hands up and clap.
What were you looking at?
The machine.
Oh, okay.
But
I think she said it for more else. I'm threatening her and shouting at her to come back
And-
under my breath.
and she is.
I grab your wrist at this point. I'm like, we have to go. Don't get us in trouble. Yes, we have to go. I will panther you.
Did they not hear me yell?
Oh, we heard you.
No, they
I'm
would-
trying to
They would've
convince
heard
her.
you, yeah.
I'm trying to
Right,
shake free.
Don't, Evelyn, I will panther you.
So Muradel stands about 10, 11 feet tall, you would assume, but she's sitting at the moment with her legs crossed. With
Jesus.
her hoofs crossed, I should say. Actually small for a Minotaur. Rather slender. She has 2 long horns that protrude up. She looks like she has a headdress that is fused to her horn, some sort of adornment in the middle,
Sick.
and 2 tufts of golden locks coming out of the top of her head. She is clad in gold. Whatever is not cloth on her, as far as looks like fine silks, her bracers are made of gold, her necklace, her earrings, her waistband, her boots, it's all golden plate armor. And she sits there with her eyes closed, seeming completely lost to whatever's going on around her. If you want a description of her.
Okay.
Evelyn, we need to go back down. I like grab
Evelyn's
your wrist
still
with
trying to,
both
like-
hands and like start like
And-
tugging.
And she like leans back and then pushes Elira back.
Evelyn,
Let go of me. Let
I-
go.
I-
Come,
Let's go.
come,
I-
let us
let's
make
go.
haste.
how far is the drop
Firaxis'
from
people
where we
love-
are down? How far would that drop be?
About 10 feet.
Okay. You're still leaning back, Evelyn?
Oh, I pushed forward to push you back.
Oh, I'm still
So
hanging
like
on.
I lean back to push you.
So are we still in like a tug of war with your wrist then right now, basically? I haven't let go, you haven't let go. We're just kind of like,
Oh, I'm trying to force you to let go. That's why I pushed you back.
yeah. Okay, so, but 10 feet, I'm like, we have to leave her alone. She's doing some sort of communing thing with her powers. How pissed would you be if someone disturbed you while you were talking to your dude and you were communing and stuff?
I think that if I was going to die, I'd want to know.
Well, she's not the one that's going to die. Her dad is.
We don't know that.
What? That's what the orc said.
I just kind of look at Jareth and I kind of just like give a slight bow. I'm like, I'll be right back. Just 1 second.
Yeah, I better go too.
We have to go back down there.
We don't.
Yes, we do. Yes, now they're coming up here. You're gonna get us both in trouble.
She shoves her arm again at Lyra like hard.
I pull out one of my spikers and point it right at Evelyn. I said, "Get down there now."
I see a spiker and instantly let go of her.
She just looks at Tyr and like glares at him.
I just come close. I say, "You have no idea what you're in the middle of." And I grab a hold of your wrist and I start pulling her down.
Oh,
She's gonna
so
fight
we
here.
listen to the man.
I think we need a leash for her.
Didn't you say that about me?
I'm like,
No,
okay,
You're an
we-
animal.
We need one for you too.
all accounted for. Let's go.
Very good. Perhaps to be a bit more conspicuous in the city, yes? Come.
And I
So you-
flash a very intimidating. You know what? In fact, I'm gonna try to intimidate Evelyn with a look here. I roll.
Again. Again, he reopens the side hatch, right? And you can see in the belly of the machine, there's a bunch of places for you guys to sit down. Looks like a cabin, like I said, sits about 10 to 12 people. And Jareth walks up into the front, which looks like there's 2 cockpit seats. And Jareth gestures. Oh, you guys are doing intimidation. I'm sorry. What are you doing?
Trying to.
I was just trying to intimidate her.
And I was trying to intimidate back.
And she failed miserably.
You guys start baby crying at each other. Like, I don't know what you're doing right now. 3, that's rough rolls, dude.
At that point, I just step in. You're like, get in now.
Even I'm scared. I get it. I hurry. Excuse me, pardon me. Coming through. Gotta go. Mom
I just
tone,
keep-
mom
I just
tone.
keep a
That's a
hand
mom
on her.
tone.
I keep a hand on Evelyn, yank her into
Okay.
the machine.
So Jareth sits down in the left front cockpit seat, and he points to you, Tyr, and he says, "Come, you're co-piloting."
Like, oh,
Because you don't actually have to do anything. I can do it all from my seat.
It's like, yes,
But
but
I'll
I'd be
go over
interested to
some
see
of
how
the
this thing works.
yeah, I'll go over some of the controls with you for sure. And he starts to talk to you about it. He goes, I'm not sure you've seen this type of magnificence in Menzoberranzan, but Taj outdid himself. This is the throttle, this is the brake, the saw control, and he just keeps going on and on. And he grips the wheel of the machine, and he turns it around, and he starts to head westward towards Duratar. That crystal on the top go wah, 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 and this thing starts to churn. You watch as the saw blades start to spin faster and faster, and the tracks, the single track wheel that this rolls on, is able to turn it in any direction, and you guys start to make your head west quite fast, I might add.
Yeah, I'm just like holding on to whatever I can hold on to. I'm like, God, you weren't joking. This thing is insane. How many of these do you have? Just the one?
Yes, just the one for now.
Well, hopefully Taj can come up with more of these. It's like if you have more than one of these, it's like the Zalirian troops will have it'll be a fucking buzzsaw. It's like they'll have nothing to counter this kind of thing. Like, what about the airships though? Or wait, did you have airships in this one?
The airships. So you've heard about the Empire building airships?
We knew about that, right? That's
Yeah.
not metagaming.
No.
Okay.
It's the only thing Duratar is scared of. Because their natural defense with the mountains is now just not there.
Yeah. It's like, yes,
Yes, well,
it's a rumor anyway. I've not seen them anywhere, but
I don't know how great this would be with airships.
I suppose as long as they
Yeah.
don't do a sole air campaign, you'll be fine.
Yes. So, by no means as you travel, right, and I'll take you to the world map. By no means as you travel, as you are flying, does he seem like he's in control of this thing whatsoever. And it's going faster than you could ever imagine, right? However, it's navigating the hilly and rocky terrain fairly easily. As it's and he stays to the path for the most part, but just to show it off a bit, when there's trees in the way, he's quick to saw them down with the control panel. It feels like he's had a little practice with it, just not as much as you would hope, right? Is there anything you guys would like to do as he's driving you? It's loud, it's clunky, it's clanking. There's a lot of noise in here, and everything you have to say to each other, you pretty much have to scream. And you still don't know if it's getting across.
Okay, yeah, no,
do-
yeah. Go ahead.
I do my psionic whispers to everybody, including him, if he's willing.
He is not.
Okay, so it'll be everybody but him.
Okay.
But Braxis
Can you
can
click it
hopefully.
again? I found it. You're good.
Yep. It lasts for 3 hours again.
Okay, so you can start it, and he just ends it.
Yeah.
And you hear him yell over the bag, goes, "Please don't do that!"
Okay, well, he's not part of the link, and I relay that to everybody, and I say, once again, I will share all information between us. We left the borough about, 4 days ago? When we were leaving that morning, we got the message saying that the Empire was marching, and they'd be here within about a week, so that means there's about 3-4 days left. Please relay that information to him. And that was directed at Taraxis to relay that information.
Oh, someone's like, we had good information. They said that we only have maybe a couple, 2 to 3, maybe no more than 4 days before the Empire will be here.
Yes, we've heard the same thing from our scouts. In fact, we've got a letter
A letter?
A letter!
Saying what?
That
Did
they're
the-
coming!
Did the Silurians announce themselves?
They actually did.
I kind of look back
We-
at you all. I'm like,
We
Who's
can't
to say
hear
they
this,
won't-
right?
who's to say they won't
So
attack
they're
soon?
screaming
then?
it.
But you said even if they scream, we can't really hear it.
Yeah, no, you can hear it. They're trying to be
Okay,
audible.
okay. Sorry.
Okay.
I thought we couldn't.
No, you're good.
I'll just say it's like, who's to say they won't attack sooner then? Just to catch us off guard.
At this point, you hear the loudest screeching noise you've ever heard in your life. Like, I need you all to give me Constitution saving throws.
Ooh.
Oh God.
Aw.
Oh, that was a saving
Okay.
throw. That's the same thing. Whatever.
Okay. So I will do it in order it was rolled. Maple, you are considered deaf for the next 2 minutes. Taraxis, you are considered deaf for the next 10 minutes.
Cool.
And Elira, you are considered deaf for the next 2 minutes. And it's at this point you watch as the Giga Break just kind of starts skidding and skidding, and you look over at Jareth, and he has straight panic on his face as it looks like he's kind of lost control of this thing. It lifts up, almost making it sideways. You're now almost vertical as you're sitting in these seats, and it crashes into the side of a tree and a rock wall, and you're all thrown around and shoved around the cockpit. Taraxis, the first thing you notice as you kind of collect yourself, as the ears are just, you have that
Yeah.
ringing in your ears. Evelyn, you're the only one without it. You look as Jareth was tossed from the driver's seat. He now lays unconscious on the floor next to you. You look at him for a few
Okay.
seconds. He is breathing, but he's knocked out. And the first thing you see, where's my shit, dude? I need a second. Sorry, that was anticlimactic. I'm sorry.
I know. I'm like, oh my god.
Kill the mood.
My meta.
Traxxas is over here just going, mop, mop, mop.
Evelyn's gonna look at him and just mouth nothing, but it makes it look like she's talking.
Right? And all of you at this point have kind of gathered yourselves, and you're looking around, and there's 2 windows in the front of this machine, yes? And you peer out of the windows trying to see what you just hit, trying to figure out what's going on. And at this time, you watch as you can feel the ground below you shaking as 4 piles of dirt just erupt from the bottom of the earth.
What?
And it comes to a sudden halt as they stop erupting from the bottom of the earth. And 4 giant insects pop out.
Oh God, are those worms?
I don't think so.
They sway their scythe-like claws, that's hard to say, back and forth as their mandibles go, and their faces intently peer at the machine itself. Green spit starts to protrude from their mouth as they start to just kind of smash this thing with this green bile that's coming off of that's coming out of their mandibles, right in front of their mouth, and it goes across the front, and you watch as the front of the Giga Break, steam starts coming up as it's almost eroding the metal itself.
I don't think
Is this
that's
like-
So
good.
this-
Is it broken? Like it cannot move?
Right now, Tyr is sitting in the passenger seat, right, that has controls. This thing has completely stopped. It's running. The saws are
Did I-
still moving.
Do I need to roll anything to see, like, did I pay attention well enough to be able to try to jump in the driver's seat and try to take control?
First, we're gonna roll initiative.
Okay.
He has a bonus.
And Tyr, don't
It's
forget your
true.
advantage.
Wasn't that a dare ago, though?
It lasts until I use it again.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
What if I talk to them first?
It's like, I don't think you should get out of the machine.
You guys
Keep in
can't hear
mind-
each other.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Well, how long am I
Which is
deaf?
why.
We're still deaf for 2 minutes, which is how many rounds?
Hmm.
Tyr is for
20.
10.
That's a lot of combat.
No,
We're deaf the whole
yeah,
time.
I'd say a few minutes have passed. Tyr is probably still deaf for like the next 10 rounds.
Okay, but me and Maple are fine at this point.
Yeah, it's been a few minutes.
Okay.
Crash in that sound game.
Are these beasts or are these thingies like the manticores? Can I talk to these before we go and kill random things I can spit acid?
I mean,
Well,
we
he
are
was
in
supposed to
combat.
roll. Yeah,
Who's
he
supposed
was.
to roll?
Tyr said he was gonna roll to see if he could pay attention, and you're like, wait, we need to roll initiative.
Yes.
I didn't get a
Yeah,
chance to
before that.
ask.
So Tyr, yes, you can give me an intelligence check to see how much you were paying attention.
Intelligence, just check. Just regular old.
Yep.
Sucks.
Great.
A natural 1. Yeah, that's good.
Maybe on your turn, you could try to give it another shot.
Yeah, that sounds good. Jesus
for now-
Christ.
You do not remember.
I'm rattled right now. That makes sense.
With that, I'm going to end it. We're going to pick this up next time.
Ugh,
apologize.
okay.
No!
Okay.
No, it makes sense. We said it was gonna be short.
Yeah, this
No.
fight's going to go pretty long. So
So, yay.
we start next session with combat
Jesus.
a couple hours outside of the city.
I'm so close to getting my books.
You guys will 100% be in Duratar pretty early next session, so you'll have most of the session.
If we
to go.
survive.
All right, guys, that is it for this session. I hope you all have been enjoying our D&D campaign and that you liked this episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay connected and follow along. I hope you all have an awesome week and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.